cool. You can see me.
Yep.
Am I in focus?
Nah, yeah. Which?
Oh. So, yeah, rotate this piece.
Oh, the big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The big one.
So we're still recording here.
All right, cool. Yeah. So that's okay, fine. I'll edit it later.
Okay.
So, today we're using the Green Band of Awesomeness. Okay, this is a monster wood band, rogue band, whatever. You can get it at Amazon, you can get it at your local fitness store, and depending where you're watching this video, there's probably a link for it somewhere. Now, so what we're going to do, we're going to use it to stretch. We're going to stretch our upper body, and we're going to use the Smith machine. Now, if you don't have a Smith machine, you can always just pin it up top or something, so you can get that where you're seeing where we're pinning it, James. See up there? Okay, cool. What I like to do, I like to actually put it on the bar. So you wrap the band. Okay, that way we can actually move this to the height we want. So this is actually great for people that have shoulder pain, impingement, and the like. So Zach, if you're watching, this is for you. So what you're going to do, okay, you want to hold the band, but so you don't create tension, okay, there's a nice little trick. You place your hand under the band, then over the band, and you position the band to the widest part of your wrist. That way, you don't have to grip it. Okay, you can just have your hand nice and loose. So again, okay, you can see that you put your hand through, right? So I put it under, now I put it over. That way I get a nice firm grip without creating tension. Because as soon as you create tension, your muscles flex. Cut it off. Not your arm, just the stretch. Okay? All right, cool. So we're going to use PNF, and the reason why we're using the band, because the band provides traction. So PNF is where you flex in to the band. Okay, so using your muscles, you're flexing against it. Okay, so I'm pulling my shoulder blade towards my spine. So you pull that and you hold it for about 5 seconds or so. You exhale and you let your arm relax, holding the weight of your body. Also what I like to do, I like to create a little bit of oscillation. This is something I use when I'm stretching people on the table with the same principles as fascial stretch therapy. So you do this a few times. You pull your shoulder blade in, okay? So you're flexing your muscles there. You're holding for about 3-4 seconds. You exhale and you let the weight of the band hold your arm. So make sure you get a nice good grip so that way when you're leaning, you're not going to fly out. There's going to be 4 positions. There's going to be to the side, that's 1. There's going to be 2. Then we're going to turn. There's going to be 3. And then eventually, there's going to be 4.
Oh boy.
So quickly, lean over, PNF, pull in. Okay, hold that for a few seconds. Exhale, stretch, oscillate. When you've done that about 3 times, you're going to get to your next position. Okay? You're going to do some PNF. You're going to pull your shoulder blade back. You're going to hold that for 3 seconds. You exhale, and you oscillate. There's a modification for this one. If you want an even deeper stretch, you want to get a little bit of lats, you bend over. Okay, so now you're going to get a stretch closer to the part where your armpit is. So now you pull down, putting your shoulder blade into your back pocket. Okay, you hold that there for a couple seconds. Exhale, and let the weight of the band hold your whole body. Then what I like to do, the whole purpose of the Smith machine, I like to lower it a little bit. Just about shoulder height. Now for the sake of the video, I'm going to switch hands. So, when you're stretching your shoulder, you move to the furthest point before you start, so you get some tension on the band. You're going to use your other hand, you're going to keep your shoulder down. You're going to do PNF, pull your shoulder back, exhale, reach across the body. So again, this is going to start stretching your rhomboids, rear delts. So you pull, hold for Mississippi, 3 seconds if you want, exhale, and reach across using this hand to keep your shoulder down. Do that a few times. Then the 4th one. So you reposition the rack. So now, you bring your arm across your head, the leg of the side that you're stretching goes down. This way you get a full stretch across this fascial line. So now I'm leaning away from the machine, so I'm getting a stretch from my lat all the way to the hip. I do some PNF, so I pull my shoulder blade down into my pocket, okay, my back pocket. Exhale, and I reach. And what you can do, you can start hunting for tight spots, so you start positioning your body. So I'm a little tight, so I start rotating my body a little bit. And there we go, that's a really good stretch actually. I did back yesterday, so I'm kind of tight. Don't worry, you can try this after. So you pull, okay, so I'm flexing against the band. I exhale, and I reach. And because I'm really tight, I'm going to hunt for more tight spots. I'm going to rotate my body. You pull down, up, rotate. Now one final thing, because we just spent a whole bunch of time pulling our arms out of its socket, what you're going to do, so keep in mind that you're doing this whole thing on the same side. I've just switched side because the cameraman is on this side. You put your arm through and you wrap it around your shoulder. Okay, so after we've just traction, so traction is pulling, clearing joint space. Now we want to put it into a good space and make sure it's, nice and snug. So, put it around your shoulder, you take this free hand, you put it behind you, take your other hand, you grab it, step forward, do some PNF, push the shoulder forward, hold that for a few seconds, exhale, turn your head away. Okay, real easy. Flex forward, little PNF. Okay, exhale, and feel the stretch. Okay, so now we're putting it back in a good space. And that's it. Green Band of Awesomeness. Monster wood band, rope band, whatever. So depending on where you're watching this video, I'll have a link in the description. And if you like the video, share the video, and leave a comment if you must.